Hi, imagine that a packet of sugar costs 200. What should 2 packets of sugar cost? Yeah, 400. And 3 packets should cost 600. And 4 packets should cost 800. Now you will notice a trend between the number of the packets of sugar and the cost of the packets of sugar. There is a relationship, and the relationship is that number of the packets of sugar is increasing as the cost of the packet of sugar is increasing. That relationship between the number of the packets of sugar and the cost for selling the packets of sugar is called variation. So variation is the relationship between how one quantity changes with another. In this video, you'll learn about how to solve problems under direct variation and inverse variation. Alright, let's take some examples on direct variation. Before then, let's define direct variation. Direct variation is a type of variation in which one quantity increases as another increases. Okay, here is the first example on direct variation. In this example, Bob sets out to drive from his home to visit his friend who lives 500 kilometers away. He drives at a constant speed and notes how far he has traveled every hour. The distance and the times are noted in the table below. So for 100 kilometers, he used 1 hour. At 200 kilometers, he traveled 2 hours. And at 300, 3 hours. At 400 kilometers, he used 4 hours. And at 500 kilometers, he used 5 hours for traveling. It can be seen that as the time increases, the distance is increasing. The distance is represented by d and the time is represented by t. Now you would notice that if you take the ratio of the distance to the time, it will be 100 for each columns. That means it's constant. So 100 divided by 1 is 100, 200 divided by 2 is 100, 300 divided by 3 is 100, 400 divided by 4 is also 100, and 500 divided by 5 is 100. So this is constant for each distance and time traveled. We can write an equation for this table as d equal to 100 times t, where 100 is the constant. Now, d equal to 100t is the equation connecting distance and time. So when t is equal to 10 hours, we can substitute this value into the equation and we would have d is equal to 100 times 10. 100 times 10 is 1000. Therefore, d is equal to 1000 kilometers. Furthermore, when d is equal to 2000 kilometers, we can substitute this into d equal to 100t, and you'd have 2000 is equal to 100t. Get the value of t, you divide both sides by 100. So you have 2000 divided by 100 is equal to 20. Therefore, t is equal to 20 hours. Alright, here is another example. If m varies directly with L and m is equal to 6, when L is equal to 2, find A, the relationship between m and L, and B, the value of L when m is equal to 15. Now here is the solution. From the first statement, m varies directly with L. So you can write it like this in mathematics. Now replace the proportionality sign with an equal to and a constant. Therefore, you would have m is equal to k times L. Call this equation A. Now from the second sentence, when m is equal to 6, L is equal to 2. If you substitute these values of m and L into equation A, you will have 6 is equal to k times 2. To get the value of k, divide both sides by 2, so k will be equal to 3. When you replace k with 3 in equation A, you will have m is equal to 3L as required in the part A of the question. This is the equation showing the relationship between m and L. So this is the answer for part A. Call this equation B. For part B, when m is equal to 15, replace m with 15 in equation B. So you'll have 15 is equal to 3L. To get the value of L, divide both sides by 3. So you have 15 divided by 3 is equal to L. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So L is equal to 5. Alright, I hope you followed through direct variation. Now let's take some examples on inverse variation. Okay, here is an example on inverse variation. If x vary inversely with y and x is equal to 22 when y is equal to 3, find A, x when y is equal to 6, and B, find y when x is equal to 4. Here is the solution. From the first statement, x vary inversely with y. You can express this mathematically by introducing a proportionality sign. Hence, you have this expression here. The proportionality sign is that sign that is circled red. Now we can solve this mathematically by changing that proportionality sign with an equal to and a constant. So we'll have x equal to k all over y. Call this equation A. From the second statement, x is equal to 22 when y is equal to 3. Substituting the values of x and y into equation A, you will have 22 is equal to k all over 3. To find the value of k, cross multiply. Hence, 22 times 3 will be equal to k. 22 times 3 is equal to 66. Therefore, k is equal to 66. Now replace k with 66 in equation A. Hence, you will have x is equal to 66 all over y. Call this equation B. Now, equation B is the equation connecting x and y. In part A of the question, you are asked to find x when y is equal to 6. To do that, replace y with 6 in equation B. Therefore, x will be equal to 66 all over 6. 66 divided by 6 is 11, so x is 11. In part B of the question, you're asked to find y when x is equal to 4. To do that, Replace x with 4 in equation B. Therefore, equation B will become 4 equal to 66 all over y. To find the value of y, cross multiply. When you cross multiply, you would have 4 times y is equal to 66. And to get the value of y, you have to divide both sides by 4, so that y will be equal to 66 all over 4. 66 divided by 4 is 16 whole number 2 all over 4. 2 can go into 2 and 4 to give you 1 all over 2. So this is also 16 whole number 1 all over 2. This is the required answer for part B. I believe you have learned direct variation and inverse variation. A quick summary: direct variation is a type of variation in which one quantity increases as another decreases. While inverse variation is the opposite of direct variation. It is the type of variation in which one quantity increases as another decreases. Until next time, bye bye.